Well, hello everyone. How you doing tonight? Hi Linda. Hi Nana. Hi Sabrina. Hi Brooke. Hi Rodney. Hi Barry. Hi Richard. Hi Jaja. Hi Michelle. Hi Ellen. Hi Barry. Hi Teresa. Hi Brooke. Hi Wendy. Or Wanda. Sorry. Hi Nanners. Hi Debbie. How you guys all doing tonight? Hi Lauren. I'm trying to get over Rona too, Lauren. So I know how you feel. Still alive. Most important thing. I know I've been on all week, but it's been kicking my butt. It's been kicking my butt. But America's at a tipping point, so got to get on and talk. Inflation is killing most Americans. They're causing extreme financial hardship already. Just Gallup polls and everything else showing 56% of American households. 56% now. So they're feeling extreme economic stress due to inflation. That's up from less than 33% a couple months ago. I mean, it's ridiculous. People are now, even people earning up to $90,000 a year, are seeing elevated rates of hardship. This is crazy. Yeah, second time I've had COVID. This one's not much fun either. Sorry, I can't follow the chat and keep going, but can't do that tonight. But of course, in DC, they're declaring an emergency over the migrants being bussed into the city, but yet expect the rest of the country to deal with it. As, of course, Bowser declared a public emergency over the surge of illegal immigrants arriving in the nation's capital, calling it a crisis that is certainly not of our own making. Democrats want an open border. They still want an open border. But they, of course, they're tapping into millions of dollars of aid to help house and feed newcomers. That is federal aid money by declaring a state of emergency. This is ridiculous. We can't even feed ourselves, but yet we're feeding other countries. We're feeding people from other countries that are coming in. And we don't want to close the border down, but yet we're going to complain. It's ridiculous. It's not a crisis in Texas where almost every city's been overran. But yet they think it's a crisis in DC because a small amount of a very small portion have been bust there. Of course, she blamed the Biden administration, okay, and border states governors for dumping the problem onto her lap. But really, the Biden administration. For the first time, we're seeing Democrats turn, especially Bowser, turn against this Democrat government, Biden administration. It was only 9,400 immigrants that have been bused to DC. 9,400. That's less immigrants than that crossed the border in less than 6 hours into Texas alone. under 6 hours. 6 hours more immigrants crossed the border into Texas than we're talking about the entire amount that have went into D.C. And they're crying and whining. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Sanctuary cities now. California wants to ban electric vehicles or gasoline vehicles, and then stating during these rolling blackouts that it's not electric cars that are causing the problem, even though they're saying don't charge your electric cars. They're worse everywhere else. DC is a minor problem. The White House is trying to eliminate potential hurdles for immigrants on public benefits trying to obtain legal status. That means people here that crossed in illegally are not going to be able to get public benefits in any state if this new regulation is released. I mean, Trump administration have modified a decades-old regulation known as public charge in a way that had reshaped the legal immigrant population by the United States, making it more difficult for individuals to obtain status if they use public benefits like food stamps or housing vouchers, which should be the case. If you come here to this country and you cannot better yourself, you should end up going home. You shouldn't just keep going on public benefits and become a member vacuum on our society. We're seeing it more and more. Yeah, I'm not vaccinated, but this is the second time I've had COVID. It is like having head fog to the extreme today, so my head's been pounding all day. This whole administration, the Biden administration, is trying to rip off basically anything that stops from health benefits to other supplemental government services available. So that means if you're a U.S. citizen, you're required to have children in order to get health care. Now, if you're an immigrant and you're a non-U.S. citizen, this will actually allow any state you to get Medicaid right away because you're a non-U.S. citizen, which is ridiculous. You get maximum food stamps without question. That's what basically Biden's trying to do. Make a handout of public services like food stamps, housing vouchers, and everything else easier for immigrants to get than U.S. citizens. Yes, you heard that right. Immigrants to get housing vouchers before our homeless veterans get them. That is just sickening. And nobody's talking about this because I know the Queen passed away. I know everybody feels sorry the Queen passed away. She's not our Queen. I'm sorry. Yes, I feel bad. But this is stuff happening here in the United States. Happening here. We have people homeless on the streets, U.S. citizens, U.S. veterans. And we're going to house immigrants and provide them public benefits without any questions, without medical, or they get free medical, free food stamps. You know, you can't get food stamps if you're a U.S. citizen if you don't have an address. But if you're an illegal immigrant without an address, there's a way around it. That's what Biden wants to provide. Food stamps, cash assistance, housing assistance, cell phones, health insurance. They get everything. They get everything. My grandfather has COVID. I have COVID. My grandfather, of course, fractured his hip. I don't know if you guys know that. He's been in the hospital. There's a reason I haven't been online. It's a lot going on. You're just joining us. This is ridiculous. The public benefits charge that Biden is trying to change will give us basically all government assistance, meaning it supplies more than half of their income. It'll supply more of half of their income to illegal migrants, not migrants that are legal, not people that came across the border legally and all of a sudden need assistance. No, we're talking including cash benefits such as temporary assistance, cash assistance, or supplemental Social Security income. I want to know how they can get on supplemental Social Security. They don't even need disability. SSI, which is supplemental Social Security, from the Social Security Department, never once, not even having a Social Security number, never once paying taxes on money or paying into the Social Security system, but allowing that money to go to these people. This is becoming ridiculous. But this is Biden's plan. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about Legionnaire's bacteria found in the presence of New York City's water system. And City Hall itself in New York City. Legionnaire's bacteria was found inside City Hall. Of course, now they're going to go through all the public housing complexes and test. Well, recently, arsenic at dangerous levels have come back positive for bacteria that causes Legionnaire's disease. I mean, you have high levels of arsenic in the water, high levels of Legionnaire's, or the bacteria that causes Legionnaire's, in water that the lower income people our public housing complexes are being forced to drink and use for cooking in New York City. We're not a first world nation anymore. We're not. Biden has ruined that. You're talking emergency drinking water going out all around the country. All around the country, the water system's failing. Not just one or two places. We've seen it one after another. You don't magically get bacteria, and supposedly Legionnaires cannot be spread through drinking water. But yet the test and the surveillance data is showing that the bacteria is present. Not only that, showing positive for arsenic and high levels. That cloudy water you're drinking in New York, that has a little bit of tinge to it. It's ridiculous. Of course, you know what Biden's doing. He's ready to go on his trip to England or to Britain to give his condolences to the Queen. Of course, for a DNC fundraiser as well. Let me make sure I make that clear. Not just to give his condolences for his queen, the Queen, or his queen. I guess it's his queen because that's where he's going. He's going for a fundraiser in Europe for the DNC. It is just sad. Justice Department, of course, is trying to appeal the judge's decision that granted a special master to review the records seized from Trump's Mar-a-Lago. So that's been being pushed under the water today. The Justice Department is forcing or trying to appeal the judge's decision granting the appointment of an independent arbitrator to review the records seized because the FBI is just trying to keep their stuff so under wraps. So under wraps that nobody is getting any news out of it. trying to force another judge to basically push a decision in order to remove the arbitrator that has been placed there by another federal judge. It's just all ridiculous. But like I said, America is at its tipping point. It's to the point where even I can see elections going red. We get back to the Senate and the House, and we still have protests in the streets, and the protests turn more protest as the liberals get mad because they lose their power in the House and the Senate. GOP decides to get rid of Biden and Harris because the laws they have broken through impeachment. And I see violence in the streets. I don't know why you're getting bounced, Deborah. It's not us doing it. Not us doing it. It's Facebook. They like limiting our reach. We've been offline for a week. We're still being bounced. But it's sad. Water systems across the United States are failing. Inflation is at all-time highs. Nobody points to that. Nobody talks about that anymore at all. Nobody even wants to talk about the little issues in America. The big issues are coming across and being hidden. It's just sad. It's just sad. But God bless you guys all. I will try to be on Monday night again. I'm really trying to get over this so I can be on every night again, and it takes a lot for me to focus. They run media never wants to talk about it. But God bless you guys. You guys can afford to donate to hurricane relief or Thanksgiving, please do. Hurricane relief supplies are, of course, the pinned post on the page. But God bless you guys and have a great night.